Hey guys, what's up? Philly Kuts here. It's in the morning. I have off from work today, and I'm just having breakfast. I have one of my fairly typical breakfasts: scrambled egg whites, egg beaters. Actually, I take about 5 to 6 servings of egg beaters. There's 20 calories in a serving, and then I mix it with 2 whole organic eggs. And today I have some strawberries. And I take about some of my mango juice, fill it up to about here, and then fill the rest up with seltzer. And then I have my flaxseed oil, fish seed oil, and my animal pack vitamins, which I'm going to take now. But I wanted to say that I'm really stoked and I'm really happy. Because I had the weigh-in yesterday. I'm going to eat while I do this, so. Oh, yeah. But I had the second weigh-in yesterday, and I lost an additional 10 pounds. You can watch it. It was the last video I put up before this one. Starting weight was 227, and I'm now down to about 201. It was 201 3/4, so technically you could say, well, I'm more on the 202 side, but with weight fluctuations, whatever, I'm going to say 201. I'm going to say I'm down 26 pounds in about 2 months since I started to decide to go on the weight loss campaign here. And I just want to say that I'm pleased with how it's been going so far. Kind of, honestly, I've exceeded my own expectations. I didn't really think that I was going to lose this much weight that quick. But I've done it, I think, in a good way. I mean, I haven't been starving myself. As you can see, for breakfast, I mean, this is a pretty big plate of food that I'm having. And basically what I've done is, nutritionally, with the exception of a weekly cheat meal, I've cut all fast food out of my diet. And I've cut all beer out of my diet. I haven't had any beer in about the 2 months. Over 2 months, actually, because I stopped drinking beer before that even. So I've had no beer, no fast food. I've been eating about 5 to 6 meals a day. You know, this is one of the bigger meals, and then I'll have a snack in between this and then lunch will be a bigger meal. Then I'll have like another snack. It's usually like a yogurt, Chobani yogurt, or a Cliff Bar, or a protein shake, and then I have a bigger, lean protein dinner. And that's another thing. I've been just eating a lot more lean protein, grilled chicken breasts, 99% lean ground turkey, salmon, swordfish sometimes. I've cut down on my red beef consumption. I usually only have beef about once a week now. Before this challenge or before this weight loss journey, I was eating beef probably, oh my God, with all the fast food I was putting in, I was probably having beef like 4 or 5 times a week at least. So I've cut down on that significantly. And, the pounds are just coming off. So, and it's not just because of the diet. I've also, 1 second. Whoops. It's hard talking and swallowing vitamins and stuff all at the same time. But I've gotten pretty religious on my workouts too, especially the cardio. I'm doing 45 minutes of cardio at least 6 times a week, and I'm actually enjoying that. It's gotten better because as I've seen my strength and endurance increase with that, it's become much more enjoyable, and I keep setting personal challenges for myself with that. kind of like a game, you know. And that's been going good. And I've made some simple changes to ensure that I get to the gym. The biggest one is, and it's very simple, is that I bring my gym clothes to work. And I change in my office before I leave my office. Non-negotiable. And then that way I go to the gym. You know, that means that I'm ready to go. Before that, I would do things like not bring my gym clothes to the gym, come back home, and you know how it goes. You come back home, you start to relax a little bit, throw on the Netflix or something, half hour turns into an hour and a half or whatever. By then, you don't want to go to the gym anymore, or you veg out on the couch and you fall asleep. So that's like one of the big changes that I've made that has kept it fresh. Another simple change is that I got the Planet Fitness Black Card, so now that I have access to multiple gyms in the area, I have a gym strategically placed. Thank God. I'm very fortunate in this regard, and this is why I decided to get the Black Card. But there's a gym, Planet Fitness, right up the street from where I work, literally 5 minutes away. I didn't know about it until about 3 weeks ago when I decided to get the card. I didn't know that there was one up there. Then I have one, of course, right near where I live. And then I have one very close to where my father lives and my brother Choi. And I go to see them a couple times a week. So it's very convenient. And I can go on workouts with my brother, too. So that's what makes it pretty cool. So that was a big change. Another change, to help keep me inspired, and it's another very simple one, is that I subscribe to Spotify, and for $10 a month, and I have all this access to streaming music that I put on my phone. Believe it or not, that's a big change, because for me, I just love throwing on the headphones, listening to music, getting in the zone. For me, the big thing that inspires me, because I'm a super nerd, is various movie soundtracks. I love listening to movie soundtracks while I work out. It just helps keep me inspired. They have dramatic crescendos in the music and dramatic build-up, and it's just inspiring. Maybe I'll make a list of some of the soundtracks that I've been listening to, but they believe it or not, that kind of stuff has been very, very helpful for me, and it helps keep me inspired. Music. And I've just been religiously, making my lunch, bringing my lunch to work. I no longer use my building's cafeteria, where there's a lot of unhealthy, a lot of bad choices. There's constantly different luncheons and lunch functions at my job, and unfortunately, the food that they offer for that it's bad food. A lot of times it's pizza, sausage pizza, which I love. Don't get me wrong, that's what got me here in the first place. But things like that, and it's just not healthy, so I'm just making sure that, I'm bringing my lunch into work. And I can even clean up my lunch even better. I'm still eating turkey sandwiches. I eat turkey sandwiches on, a wheat-thin bun. I always make sure that it has, at least 4 grams of fiber in it. Any bread that I eat, I make sure it has 4 grams of fiber per slice. I put some spinach on it. But I could clean that up even. And some days I do eat pretty clean for lunch. I'll make a spinach salad with a cut up 8 ounces of chicken breast or something like that. And, I bring my yogurt in and my Cliff Bars and fruit, blueberries. I cut up strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. I like the dark berry fruits. Those are the ones that I really enjoy. And the thing is that what's important is that I'm not starving myself, lots of people think that when you go on a diet, it's really totally about restriction and you can't eat a lot of food. It's just you got to eat the right food. Prior to this, I was eating, I told you guys, because of the stress of the new job, I was emotionally eating to alleviate stress. And I was eating fast food like 4 or 5 times a week, sometimes even more. Like I told you, I was hitting up Popeyes like 2 or 3 times a week at one point. Terrible, right? Just terrible. I was ordering the 3-piece meal, all 3 breasts, extra side of mashed potatoes, extra biscuits, and I was literally like eating on the way home. I was like, I need it, getting crumbs all over the place. I just didn't care. So now, when I have a stressful day, it's not, from work, it's not hit up Popeyes. It's time to go to the gym. And it's been the best stress relief. Now that I've been doing it for 2 months, I can honestly say that my stress about the job has gone down considerably. And it's a great feeling, And study after study shows the benefits of diet and exercise to help alleviate stress, especially, and even mild to moderate forms of depression, which I'm not. But if you are, that's something that maybe you could try. But it's something that you really have to stick with, The diet and the exercise, the exercise especially helps nourish your brain. And it's even been shown to create more dendrites in your brain and neural pathways. So, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I may not look great right now because I just woke up and I'm all grizzled. But I'm going to keep it going, man. Like I said in the other video, the contest has been extended. It's either to the second week of February, second week of November, or the day before Thanksgiving, one of those dates. I'm not sure. So originally the contest was supposed to be from June 29th to September 29th, 3 months. And so now we're 2 months in. I'm 26 pounds down again, 227 to 201. Definitely the goal for this month is we're getting under 200. That's inevitable. And I'm hoping I'd get down to about 190, maybe lose another 10, 11 pounds. I kind of knew that the first month there would be a big weight loss, which there was, about 15 pounds or 16 pounds. And I don't know. I'm just hoping that, my body isn't going to start to really hold on to the fat and not want to give it up. There's some things that I want to start doing that I said I was going to do, but I haven't yet, such as morning cardio on an empty stomach, which obviously we're not going to be able to do today. But morning cardio on an empty stomach and see how that goes to really shock the body and to really get the, metabolism going and revving up and using those fat stores for energy. And ultimately, I'm hoping when all this is said and done that I'm 175, 180. And now that it's been extended the way it has, I think it's completely doable in a healthy manner. But ultimately, the ultimate goal is going to be to maintain what I've obtained in the weight loss department. Because it's very easy in life, lots of times, to obtain than to maintain, You can obtain your degree, you can obtain your schooling, but then you got to maintain that with the career and excelling and getting ahead. It's easy in a lot of cases to obtain a child, make a child, but it's hard to maintain the child and raise it healthy. I heard I'm not very religious, but I was driving home one day flipping through the dial, and there was a preacher on, and he made a great speech. I didn't give it any justice, but talking about the difference between obtaining and maintaining. And I thought it really struck me. I liked what he was saying. But maybe I'll find out who it is somehow and let you guys know. All right, man, I've run a little long. This is one of my more serious videos, I guess you would say. But I'm going to keep it moving. I want to thank everybody for all the support you've been giving me, and anybody who's left me a nice comment. I really appreciate it. And I do notice the comments, and it helps keep me inspired. And I'm going to keep moving, keep rolling forward, and keep making progress. And I feel good. All right, guys, it's been Philly Kuts. We're still going to have cheat meals, too. I know those are your favorite. All right. Peace.